I think for Toadstool, we actually want to bring a weapon that isn't the hand bat.
Oh?
So he'll spoil things that can be spoiled, including the hand bat.
Okay.
So,
well, I think I have access to a lot of Oryx stuff. You should come to me. There's something really interesting here.
okay.
As soon as you get in the game.
Yeah, I'm still loading. Where are you at?
Next to the temple. You actually walked past it, from what I can tell.
Okay.
Yeah, so you're real close.
Sure. Give me 2 shakes of a hand bat.
It is totally fine. I'm just, I don't know, happy to be relaxing. I slept for 12 hours, so I'm in a weird state where I'm just like kind of groggy because I slept too much, but I feel better than I have all week, so that's a plus.
Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, there's a lot of monkeys down there.
Yep, there are a ton. Let's see.
I'm just often, like, I'm not generally able to sleep that long anymore. Is that something that you've never had too much trouble with?
So, what I run into is I sleep for about 5 to 7 hours a night, and then once a week, I just, like, succumb to, not exhaustion necessarily, but, you know, it's just tiring. So, then I sleep for, like, a long time, then I feel a lot better. Oh, hey, I'm not insane. These monkeys are not evil anymore. Right, you need to kill monkeys, so good luck. I'm going to be...
well, I mean, so there's the Temple Guardian somewhere, right?
Yeah, just head up this way. He should be... There he is.
Oh. It's a big boy.
Beat the snap out of him.
I think we're confusing him.
Yep, we are.
That's good. This is a good boss tactic. Okay.
It was a great boss tactic. Oh, he dropped his... he dropped the recipe or the chest a second time.
Ancient key. I think we need that. Ooh, Thulite Club. Dang, but I don't have enough space for everything. Do you have... Can I just give you some, like, wet... Or do you have space? Do you have stuff?
Well, here's the thing. Why don't we just dump some garbage into this chest? As far as I can tell, it's just going to stay here.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to put away the Guardian Horn. The Guardian Horns. What else do I have? I got some spiderweb and some waterlogged beard hair.
The monkeys might steal it, though, right? Is that a thing? Are you just, like, out of space?
Yeah, I'm totally out of space.
Okay. Well, let's consolidate.
They didn't steal the ancient
How about
key.
I give you some gems? Do you have gem stacks already?
Oh.
And I can
You're right,
take
they do steal stuff. Okay. Change of pace.
If I put gems in the chest and you give me some of the, like, clockworky things?
I don't think I have a whole lot of clockwork anything.
Okay, well...
I've mostly got thulecite. Why don't we just put a sign down here? Actually.
Okay.
And that way we can just warp to and from. Okay. Build... Okay, so we now have
Can
the
we
temple.
Consolidate, though? Like, I feel like we should be able to consolidate something.
What if you have bananas, if you have soggy morsels, if you have seeds,
okay, I put
wood,
some of those in
all
the
of that
chest.
stuff. Yeah, I can just grab all of it.
Yeah, you probably have some nightmare fuel, too, right?
Yes, I got some of that.
Take as much of that as you already have stacks for.
Okay. Yeah, I think the gems I do not have space for. Yeah, so I can only grab a couple of these.
Okay.
Let's see. The other thing is I have two Guardian's Horns and Ancient Keys. And I don't even know what the figure sketches are for.
Well, I just don't care about some of this, so how's that?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll leave a hammer. Whatever. The monkeys can have it. Okay. You said sign goes down here?
Sign is already here.
Oh, great. Okay. I'm just going to wait for you because it's going to confuse me otherwise.
Rainy Northwest stairs up. And I'll go make some chests there.
Rainy North stairs up. Got it.
Yep. Should be, yeah, it's where my somewhat rudimentary base is located. Okay, should have a bunch of beard hair, nightmare fuel, and obviously chests. Actually, I'm gonna grab this. I can make another big chest.
Alright, does the Thule Sight Club, is it better or worse than the Handbat?
I think it does the exact same amount of damage.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. Oh, where did our... Shoot. Did I have a crock pot around here, or did I lose it?
Stuff disappear?
I just don't remember if I ever made it. That's the real answer. Oh, right, because I didn't need it up until now. Actually, if you've got the gears, I can just make a fridge.
Yeah. The gears are here.
Perfect. Yeah, I'll just make a spare fridge so we can just dump things.
Seems reasonable.
Because, yeah, I've got a lot of morsels, monster meat, bananas, and so on and so forth. And some of those we're probably going to end up with a lot of, but might as well dump it anyway. Alright, there we go. Inventory's looking a lot less full.
Should we make that, like, shadow manipulator or stuff like that?
Maybe. Which one's that one?
Or we should go up and fight the winter boss.
Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. We can just leave things here for a little bit.
Go upstairs, split up, search for clues.
Yeah.
Or, oh wait, you leave
That
the
sounds like
key
a
when
plan.
you go up.
Oh, if you have a spare key, I think I just have mine in my inventory.
I just saw it drop off of your character.
Oh,
when you went up.
interesting. You wanna just jam it in a chest? Nothing touches it, from what I know. So
It seems safe then.
okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Let's
How
see.
are we doing this? I'll go north. You go south.
Sure. Just look for him wandering around.
I think you can see the rumbling of the screen. I think that's how you tell.
Okay. Gonna get a little distracted just getting madcap berries.
Yeah. Yeah, I figured we'd kind of just like harvest some resources while we're up here.
Yeah, wood is the other thing. I guess we can get wood down below, too.
It turns out these lizard guys are a lot easier to hunt when you can one-shot them.
Yes.
I don't think I want to hunt them too much, though. There's such a nice supply of grass. But, you know,
Let's see.
get some meat out of the deal.
So quick thing, well, we're kind of in a slow moment. Shout out to Anonymous for the absolutely beautiful fan art of Bro-Op, actually.
Oh.
I don't know if you've seen it yet. Probably not. But she drew a lovely rendition of myself and you, just kind of as like little character portraits. But also go to sleep, Anonymous.
Wait, I haven't seen it. So is this specifically for Don't Starve Together, or is this a separate thing?
Inspired by just us co-oping anything. You can go check
Okay.
Arts and Crafts on Discord real quick if you wanna.
Yeah. Well, that's fun.
Problem is, it makes me feel like weird guilt because I need to actually draw some branding so that I actually have you in the thumbnails as opposed to just like Bro-Op, which looks suspiciously like Broop. Which, like, nothing really wrong with Broop as a name or branding. Huh. Okay, going after the weird alpaca deer does not seem to be a thing.
Oh? Wait, what weird
I
alpaca
hit them.
deer?
What are they?
Are these the, like,
know.
lightning goats? We're not talking about those, right?
Oh, I guess they're just deer. You can get antlers off of them.
Oh. I've never seen them. Must be a specific biome thing.
They're currently just in the forest. I've seen them around here and there. They're not that common.
Okay.
And I'm just going to bully a bunch of bees. I wonder if I can level up the nanites perk. I don't think I can. Let's see. So have you been up to anything interesting this week? Or no, not really?
Oh, I'm certainly always learning plenty of chemistry stuff. Yeah, kind of some interesting stuff. You know, maybe a contract that'll get signed next week, and that'll change some stuff. But we signed a different contract this week, and things are looking interesting.
Contracts? Like for...
Business contracts, yeah.
Okay. So it's part of the company you work for?
Yep.
Okay. I wasn't sure if you were moonlighting as bonus chemist.
No. You know, it'd be interesting to do some consulting. I certainly don't have time for it at the moment. I'd have to look at, like, whether... Yeah, what I'd be able to do or not. Yeah, I mean... I guess I had my session of Lancer, and I have another one coming up this Sunday, so that'll be interesting.
I am struggling with Lancer myself, just because, like, I keep trying to write, like, a good campaign setting or, like, plot overview, and it always just gets, like, really out of hand really fast, and I think it's because I've never really consumed sci-fi content that isn't, like, I don't want to call it ridiculous, but, like, you know, The Expanse is pretty high stakes across the board.
Yeah.
And that, you know, trying to write a more, like, kind of down-to-earth or simple sci-fi plot that involves, like, large mechs is just, like, I'm not sure if I can do it right now. I spent, like, 3 hours the other night just, like, world-building a decent timeline that I'd love to run as a campaign. I'm just not sure if I want to do it with a bunch of newbies that I've never played tabletop with before. I'm kind of toying with the idea of just going back to D&D for, like, the rest of 2020 and then starting Lancer next year or something.
Okay. And do you have an idea of what your fans want to see? Like, are they excited to see you branch out more?
They just want to see tabletop.
Just tabletop in general?
Yeah,
Okay.
There's a lot of people that respond well when I say I want to do Lancer, which is good. And, like, I think I have a group of people that I could probably tap for it without too much trouble. Okay. It's just a matter of, like, sitting down and saying, okay, we're doing Lancer on Tuesday.
Yeah, makes sense. I mean, like, do you want to come up with your own setting, or do you want me to send you some material for ideas?
So I generally
like...
prefer to come up with my own settings just because it's so much easier to control. I think we talked about this last time, but it's easier to run a campaign in a universe that is entirely my own because the alternative usually involves other people.
Well, I understood that, but, you know, no one knows what my setting is. It's my own original setting, so the only person that could conceivably get on it yell at you is me.
True.
But yeah, I mean, if you just want to have it as a creative exercise.
If you actually want to just send me a link, or not a link, but like a short summation of what you did.
Sure.
In your sessions.
Yeah, no, I didn't figure you'd, like, take everything. I just figured you may want ideas or not. I wasn't sure.
I'm trying to murder a walrus right now. Give me a second.
Oh, yeah. Kill those walruses.
The problem is, they're just fat. Oh, I should make, like, a ranged weapon.
Oh, I found a mandrake.
Problem is, these guys are masters of juking.
I totally murked that mandrake.
Got him. Low dart. Okay. I need to invest in blow darts.
I mean,
Sleep
is there
dart. Fire dart. Just regular blow dart. Maybe. The problem is I'm going to need feathers for that. I think they're consumable, so I can't get too many more. The reason why I want blow darts is because with my high damage, blow darts do like 300-400 damage. So just go bananas on something.
I mean, but blow darts aren't really like I'm not sure if you realize, but like it's one blow dart, right?
I know. If it didn't require the bird feathers, it wouldn't be so bad. Let's see. But yeah, I think I've consumed too much Gundam to be great at doing like a basic Lancer campaign, because it's just like, I started writing and I'm like, oh man, this is so great, like, super dramatic, then it's like, but is it gonna be fun? I mean, fun, yes, but like, I try to go for more levity when I write my campaigns, just because things get ridiculous anyway. And
yeah, you got to run everything like an insane campaign, right?
Exactly. So that is actually, those campaigns have really informed how I DM. None of them have ever gotten quite that goofy. But like,
no Oz.
Not yet. The thing that I specifically kind of committed to stylistically is if somebody does something ridiculous and gets a nat 20, it might not necessarily like work out the way they intended to, but like at one point I had somebody roll for like architecture lore and they rolled a nat 20, so I just like, it became canonical that their character is actually an expert in architecture.
Oh, interesting. So it
and,
kind of changed the narrative style. Like it wasn't reflected in the skills, but just like their character
yeah,
had
and I
license
let them specifically kind of have one free skill as a result of that. Like you couldn't like constantly try to be an expert in things and then roll 20 to see if you're good at it. But every character had like a bonus role playing secret speciality. And so Shell had like rolled for Star Wars lore, which, I mean, go figure. And succeeded at that one, which ended up rolling into her backstory that she was straight up like from another planet, because we'd kind of hinted at that for a while and that just solidified it, which I thought was actually a really cool idea.
Yeah, it makes sense. I mean, what did Star Wars lore mean? I mean, you weren't in a Star Wars like environment, were you?
No, we weren't in a Star Wars environment. But, I mean, you remember I had asked you about, like, blowing up the planet.
Yeah.
So after that, it was just like, well, I guess your character just knows how to deal with this now. Cool. And then, you know, we just kind of kept going.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, I'm not finding Bupkis. It'd be nice if there was, like, a boss finder.
Yeah.
Remember, there's a boss for that. Or not a boss, a, let's see.
Well, I mean, we don't need to, like, spend...
Teeth.
We don't need
I'd like
to spend...
to kill him, though. He deserves it.
He deserves it. I was too hungry to fast travel. That was funny.
If you've got the resources for it, hit up our old base. Just hang out at the campfire. Respec, get the thing that makes it so you can crockpot instantly, and make an egregious amount of meatballs. Because I have more meatballs than I know what to do with. See, teeth are used for darts. Yeah, but it's the feathers that are my issue.
Yeah, I was trying to go back to our home base, but it kept saying it's not safe to travel, and I was like, it's because I'm too hungry. And I solved that. It's like, nope, still not that. It's like, what is it? It's like, oh, I'm near a swamp. There must be tentacles nearby.
Yep. The other issue that's been standing in the way of me doing a tabletop campaign is a ton of new games have been coming out, which is always kind of the priority. But I also agreed to too many multiplayer things, which is equally problematic.
Yeah.
And so it's like, I don't want to cancel this, obviously, because I don't get a whole lot of opportunity to hang out with you normally. And the other ones will be kind of done, / I can duck out of them, but it's just a matter of, like, for kind of off and on, like, 1 week, I will just have, like, 3 new releases, and I'll have to, like, really figure out how to what is this? Oh, it's just fireflies in the middle of a weird... Oh, I'm in the oasis. That's what it is. Yeah, it was just like a weird circle, and it's like, there aren't crop circles in this game. What? But yeah, so like a bunch of new games will come out on like a Tuesday, or in this case, a Thursday. And it's like, well, I need to cover all of them, but trying to do so is pain. And
yeah.
I don't want to like cancel on things because the multiplayer stuff is generally like 1,000 times more relaxing than starting a new series.
So part of this is just on you. I was just gonna say, you don't have to feel like we need to do this every single week if that's like.
It's more of just a like. Want to do. It's more of just like multiplayer is not work. Single player is work.
Interesting. That's funny. You know, this is like the sort of thing that I remember talking to Lena, and she was saying like, I guess that like a lot of things don't sound like jobs until like you kind of get into them more, and then suddenly they're a lot like jobs again.
Yes.
And I think probably that's a specific thing for you that's kind of interesting. Is yep. I suspect a lot of people would look at you and say,
because when I'm playing with another person, it's not that I don't have to try to be interesting, but I don't have to be on 100% of the time anymore. I'm on for 50% of the time.
And that makes it more than 50% more relaxing.
Exactly. Because I don't have to constantly make sure I'm on point. My commentary is a lot more focused on the other person. There's kind of that nice back and forth. Whereas solo, I have to be reacting to the game. I have to be... I have to be talking generally the whole time. I don't have to talk always. But, it's important not to go silent for long periods of time, just because then why bother watching? And it's just kind of this, like, long list of things that I'm pretty good at still, but it's so much easier when I have even just one other person hanging out.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay. Pig King is a giant source of gold. Dang.
Oh yeah, you had a bunch of trinkets to bring him?
I opened up I picked up a couple of plugs. I'm still trying to get the give him 10 things.
Oh, is that an achievement?
Yeah, I think it's 10 things. It might be 15.
Well, can do. Although, I gotta say, I am running out of the things that I really feel I need after the nanobots. And the refreshness. The crockpot one, you're right. That really was a big game changer.
It is so convenient.
Actually,
I think I might just permanently grab that one.
If we have the fight with Toadstool, we want to have the one that allows us to cut trees instantly.
All right, I'll grab that.
Well, I mean, we're not fighting Toadstool yet, so don't.
You know what? I'm gonna grab it anyway. I got 11 achievement points I don't know what to do with.
I see.
I've not seen hide nor hair of the Deerclops.
Well, I mean, we can just say whatever to him. Like, I'm not... I thought it might be easy, but I am becoming less committed. I'm probably, if we stay above ground, you know what we should do is we should find the lunar island as well, which is a good excuse to, like, do right now.
Yeah. We still got half of winter for him to show up. Maybe it's just he doesn't show up till later?
I could go look that up quickly.
Oh, boy. So, did you hear that Shell and I did voice acting for a game?
I went and listened to it. I think I think Shell posted on Facebook, and I listened to it.
Yeah, she did.
That was what it was.
But you might hear me laugh every once in a while, because I've gotten, I'm going to say about 7 people, specifically over the last maybe 48 hours, asking if I've seen the game.
Yes. Go listen to the intro again and think if you recognize anyone in it.
Yeah. Let me know about that intro.
Yeah,
And like
that's
I
fun.
absolutely do not want to like mock anybody for it. It's just super funny for me.
No,
It's like, Water, check
yeah,
out this game, and it's like, mm,
they're just right. You
yeah.
would you would be all about that game.
Yeah, I checked it out months ago as part of a different thing, and I was just like, yeah, this game looks like it's going to be pretty great. I can't wait to play it. And then it turned out that the developers actually made a game called Black Sea Odyssey a couple years ago, which I was like one of the only YouTubers to cover extensively. And so not only did they like the video I did on Dwarf, but, they liked the old series. I actually have one of my hard drives named after that game, interestingly enough.
Just because it sounded fun.
Yeah, it's Backsea Odyssey as opposed to Black Sea Odyssey, because I think it was, I don't even remember.
That's fun.
Yeah, and so it was supposed to be my backup drive, but now it's my main drive, because my main drive died, my backup drive just took over. That no biggie. But yeah, so they had reached out a little bit ago, being like, "Hey, you wanna voice act for the trailer?" And I'm like, "Okay," but also they wanted a female voice, so I just told Shell like, "Hey, why don't you give a crack at some of it?"
Okay.
And she gave a crack at all of it, and then was better than me.
That was funny because I listened to it, and of course I saw initially Shell promoting it, so my first thought was not like, well, I thought like, maybe they knew of Shell through you, but I figured that probably they wanted Shell and they'll took you as the side because Shell just got the full role, right?
Nope, they had no idea she existed until I just sent them her files.
That's funny. Yeah, because she killed it. It was
Yeah.
like really impressive. I was listening to it, I was like, I know it's Shell. It sounds like her, but like, that's so good.
Yep. But she is a natural voice actress, and I keep pushing her towards like doing it more often. But
Yeah.
also, there's no immediate need to, because neither of us. Well,
Yeah.
if she didn't want to, she pretty much wouldn't have to work ever,
Right.
except for on things she wants to do. So I'm like, "Hey, voice acting," and she's like, "Yeah, maybe."
Yeah. I mean, like, I think it would be fun to be part of something like that, but
Yeah. Let's see. Do we
okay, I
have
see
any-
a couple different places that the lunar island could exist.
Oh,
It's
right. We're
supposed
gonna have to
look
make
a little
a
bit
raft.
like somewhere that's like kind of cut out of the space, so it looks like the area actually just to the like southwest of us probably could contain it.
Okay. We should figure out how to make the raft.
Yeah, that's true. Look through this crafting. What is it under? My light radius was so big that I could see that like hand. I could see the base of it from the campfire. I just put up this campfire for warmth in actuality.
It really does amuse me how much the RPG mod has changed this playthrough.
I mean, were you not expecting that? I was
No.
kind of expecting it.
I was expecting it would be a small perk. I didn't realize it would make us immortal super machines.
It is funny because you are right that the prospect of the defense did pass me by on the first time too, so it's not so apparent to me.
Oh no, I just realized. Now that we have nanites, I can't break tools anymore, at least axes. So I picked up just the regular axe that we had sitting around from earlier as like I'll just use this a bunch and get rid of it. And then I realized, but I knock everything down in one go, so I can't get rid of it. Okay. Here.
Actually, it's how many more days is it winter actually?
We got 6 days left.
6 days. These beefalo are still mad. I don't even want to kill them anymore. I did it. I did all of the beefalo killing. I was wondering if I could find a koala font trunk and turn it into...
Oh,
like,
right. You used
better
up the
vest.
other one.
Well, because you need a winter one in order to make the winter thing. So the other one wasn't a winter one, so it was never going to be useful for that anyways.
Do we make a boat?
I think it's like just beefalo fur and just beefalo fur and the like winter qualifant trunk. It's not that important though. I just have enough points into the into the heat insulation that it's not really that inconvenient. But given that I have enough into the light, I don't need to like stop. I suppose it would help me reclaim some damage and speed and stuff like that, but really I should think about what the raft takes.
I just gotta find it on the list.
Yeah, where does it even?
Actually, seeing as we got raided, Stump fans, any of you guys know how to raft in this game? Because we don't. And I'm sure they've already done this before. Also, welcome, and thank you, Ash and Jazz, for the raid. I didn't want to interrupt. Gotta make a boat thing. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna look at... This is what the wiki is for anyway. Boat kit. Okay. Launching a boat kit into the ocean. Boat starts with health. Created by a boat kit.
I think it's 4 planks under the seafaring tab to your think tank.
Oh, do we not have the think tank?
Yeah, I don't think I ever got it.
There it is. Oh yeah, science at sea. There we go.
I should probably go chop some logs or something.
I've actually been chopping a lot of wood now.
Oh, how much you got?
63. I just got the thing that makes it so I can chop everything. Seafaring, there we go. So we can make oars, boat patches, boat kits. I also have the thing that makes it so everything I make is half cost, which is super helpful.
Oh, I never went insane for 10 minutes, and I never starved for 10 minutes.
Get cracking.
I could also try swimming in the ocean.
Because here's the thing, if you have enough health regen, neither of those will kill you.
Oh, good point.
So you can just stop eating and take off your hat. And lose your mind. Okay, anchor kit, steering wheel. It's convenient I have all this stuff. And yeah, we've got 100 days.
Alright, let me shave myself. I feel like I need a respec here.
Okay, mask kit requires spider web. So for those of you just tuning in, we have modded this game to heck and back again. And it is probably a completely different game than what a lot of people might be used to.
Yes.
It is... We have made it to the point where starving is actually beneficial to us occasionally. Which is a weird feeling. Oh man, that discount on crafting is so nice.
Alright, now I definitely need refreshness. And I definitely need nanobots. But then for attributes, I really need a lot of health regen is what's really got to go down next. Maybe the light attribute still, but mostly health regen.
I didn't put too many into health regen, and it was enough. Okay. Oh, no. Over here.
Yeah, that does seem like enough.
Okay, boat patch. Definitely want to get some more iron after this, though. Or not iron, wood. Alright, let me take a look. So you said we probably want to go just southwest of here. I'll go dump the boat. We'll see what happens.
I think there's a good chance, yeah.
Okay, boat kit.
At least that was the way that it appeared to be when I looked it up online. So, you know, no guarantees things haven't like changed as part of it too, right?
Have to make sure I don't actually accidentally throw something into the water because that'll get bad. Alright, so we got an anchor. Got a steering wheel. Hopefully placement doesn't matter too much. Deck illuminator. Upgrade. Oh, there we go. Why ain't that pleasant? Oh. Well, in that case, what do I need for another mast?
Respecking at some point becomes kind of tedious.
It is, yeah, it's not so bad if you're respecking only achievement points, but if you have to respec your RPG levels, boy, it ain't worth it.
Yeah, I decided probably this wasn't worth it, but I thought maybe the all the insulation that I had put in was going to slow this process down a lot. But realistically, probably this was not worth it.
Okay, so I had to build a second mast just to make sure this boat would not get hit by lightning.
Oh, all right.
Okay.
Well, my health regen appears to be enough, so that's good.
It really doesn't take much. Set up better than Shipwrecked. Oh yeah, this is great. I always felt bad that Shipwrecked was kind of what it was. I wish they had kept developing that one, because it had a lot of potential.
So they just like didn't.
Yeah, because it was made by a third-party studio.
Ah. Didn't realize that.
Yep. Okay, so I'm just going to make a bunch of boat patch kits. And then I will just leave them in one of the chests on the boat. And then we can actually cast off whenever we want.
Okay. I was just making a couple item pieces.
Yep. Finally have a use for
You
all
want me
those
to come
bee
down there?
stingers.
I think I'm ready at this point.
I'll be ready in a second. I'll admit, I actually have to go pee real quick
Oh, okay.
before we go too far. I thought I was fine. I went to the bathroom like a little while ago, and then it's just like, nope. Keeping hydrated is super important, but also a bit of a double-edged sword. Alright. Well, if you want to make any changes, add another mast. I don't actually know what the boat needs. I just made everything on the list and slapped it down. I think I got everything. I didn't get the tin fishing bin, but I figure we're not going to be doing a whole lot of fishing. I don't know what the anchor figure sketch is.